Skype, we're calling you out.
Skype, you're on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, new segment. You're on the hot seat, Skype.
You're on the hot seat. We're just two young men trying to do a podcast. We're trying to do the Shoot Brothers podcast. That doesn't matter. All the negativity is out of the air right now.
Yes. Breathe it in. Push out the jive.
Push out the jive. Exactly. Skype's not going to get put over this week, but maybe with some customer recommended changes they can. My phone just fell off my desk.
Or some sponsorship. Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
No.
Welcome to the Shoot Brothers podcast, folks. This is a podcast, the only wrestling podcast online that you can find that's hosted by myself, Cameron Osborne, and my good friend Mike Shepard, sitting across the way.
Yeah, it's Mike the Shoot, as they call him.
I think you started. You coined that one.
It's always bad, when people try to push their own nickname, right?
It's never cool.
No, it's never cool.
What does George Costanza want to be called?
T-Bone. T-Bone. It doesn't. Yeah, that was funny.
Ends up getting called
Coco the monkey,
the banana guy.
Coco the monkey. Yeah, the banana guy.
Or however that Coco.
Yeah, Coco the monkey. No, I can go Seinfeld trivia all day. We'll do a Seinfeld theme one episode.
Was anyone ever on Seinfeld?
Any wrestlers?
Any wrestlers that we know of? I don't think
not off the top of my head. Not off the top of my head. They may have had a conversation once about a wrestler, but
I can't even.
I couldn't picture Jerry watching Kramer. Kramer could be into wrestling.
I can't even picture a thing. Yeah, someone even mentioning.
Yeah, I mean, but you think MSG in New York City, it's big down there, but
the 90s.
Oh, well. I guess it was. Oh well, Jerry's not into it. I hear Jews don't like wrestling.
Is that what you hear? Is that real?
I don't. Fuck it. Let's roll on, folks.
Real exciting week from the week in wrestling. We got a great show coming up. And as we do, as per normal, we like to kick off our week with.
Wait, not even Raw. There's a couple things before Raw.
Pre-Raw.
Pre-Raw, yeah, I did some due diligence here. I checked out a couple of things, quick things. The Shield final chapter, the final match of the Shield.
Ah, yes. Okay, so
I didn't really watch the whole match, but I just
there were a couple faces we didn't see this week on the regular scheduled programming. Dean was one of them.
Yeah, so this was advertised, the final farewell match, the Shield versus the bad guys, the Drew Corbin Lashley team, and blah blah blah.
MCL.
Yeah, so the match, we've seen that match enough, so it doesn't really matter. But it was the aftermatch, that was the fun part. This was the real farewell. This is the last time. The thank you, Ambrose. Please don't go chance. And then Seth was like, didn't you think we tried that already? And then, this was. But this was where it was real. You could see Ambrose was fighting back tears here as Seth was cutting a promo, telling how much he loves him and how he wouldn't have become Universal Champ without that strong brotherhood. And then Ambrose finally grabs the mic. And one more time, he cuts an amazing Baby Frost promo here. I don't know, one that he's just been waiting. Hey, don't take no for an answer. Bust your ass. You can do anything you want in life, but not in a cheesy way. He just had this great promo, and it's look at these guys. Seth's the champ. Roman beat leukemia. Shield's all about not taking no for an answer. So one final fist bump, and that was the end of the story of the Shield.
The last fist.
Yeah.
Okay, so folks at home, you've been placing your bets on the Shoot work meter, on where this sort of stands, and this is going to certainly sway people in a certain direction to believe that this is
So you're going down with this ship. The ship has hit the ground. They're still picking up.
I didn't watch. They did put the match on the network. Did you watch it?
The match, I feel like I mostly skimmed through the match, but I watched all the after stuff. The
right. I only saw the after. I only saw the promo afterwards.
Yeah, that was the most important stuff.
Okay, so this is but because I still think he's coming back. Or up until that moment, we need
a statute of limitations though. If he comes back, in 6 years, he can't be I
told you.
Let's say if he's not back by Royal Rumble 2021. Then
yeah, that's fair.
That's fair, right? I'm giving you that. Royal
Rumble a whole
2021.
Season.
But if he appears at that Rumble, that's mine.
Ooh.
Then
it's yours.
Then it's mine.
What I was gonna say was that it was one hell of a promo, of course, from Dean. Never give up on your dreams and all that. And
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if they were really trying to dig it in that this is like he's coming back. Like they're just really
I
trying
just think they want to. I think WWE wants to be as good to them as they can and just leave the door wide open.
Because, okay, so with AEW's rise and, maybe I don't think Vince, WWE should be scared at all. But, Vince is old and who knows what going on in his head.
Yeah.
Is this because we've just never seen like an actual well-deserved proper send-off to somebody? I feel like anytime somebody leaves the company, it's often disgruntled and, in light of something. Or is this just like the way that you can actually positively end somebody's career? Give them a win on a house show. Wins and losses don't matter anyways. Is it, if it really is somebody's last match or somebody who doesn't want to come back, why pretend like they didn't actually contribute to something?
Exactly. And he, for the past like 2 months, he was losing every week to Drew and other people. And so, I feel like they're like, all right, you did the job on the way out. Let's give you one final night so you can go out with your head held high. And yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see them do more of that. If someone is going to leave the company or respectfully sort of not re-sign, give them, a little like bump on their last house show.
Yeah, especially
like what the fuck do you have to lose, WWE?
Well, they did it. So
an extra night of filming.
They did
like,
the right thing.
Twice a year.
Yeah, and they threw 2 other matches on this little thing here. Just a quick. Finn Balor beat Elias to defend his IC title, and then the Riot Squad had their last appearance as a full group as well. So
now on house shows, are house shows explicitly brand or specific?
I mean, they can do whatever they want. They can throw them anywhere.
I've never been to a house show, so it's more just like.
I mean, usually they keep it. They try to have them separated as 2 tour groups. So they can like book 2 shows. But I mean, yeah, people go back and forth. Like I remember before anybody from NXT was called up, I went to a house show and like Tyler Breeze was there and Sasha Banks were there, so you got to see like a couple other people. So but mostly they stick to the brand. But yeah, so that was the Shield Network special there, and
congratulations, Dean.
Yeah, there was one other network thing that I watched real quick.
Ooh,
I don't know if you heard about it. They did another Worlds Collide. Did you hear about this?
Did you hear this? Did you see this? Did you hear about this? Did you see this?
But yeah,
I feel like I watched it the other day.
Well, the last one they did was when Velveteen Dream won, and he got that title shot. So this one was like an all-woman one, and the big main event was Toni Storm versus Nikki Cross versus Bianca Belair for the NXT UK Women's Championship.
Ooh.
So that was a solid match. Toni Storm wins, retains her title, but it was good. I like this Worlds Collide show. Like how just every once in a while, just pop it up, throw all these people from different brands. Like they also had Io Shirai versus Sonya Deville and a couple other matches.
So it was a women's tournament only.
It wasn't even a tournament. It was just like 3-4 matches, just like split brands. Like it's
cool.
Zelina Vega versus Piper Niven, Candice LeRae versus Kaylee Ray, and the main event was that title match. So it was just cool if they just every once in a while just throw together these little cards, just mixed match from UK to NXT to SmackDown or Raw, whatever. It's
exactly.
I like it.
What do you have to lose to add a couple cameras once a month?
Exactly.
to a show? It's really not that hard.
All right, and the final thing I want to get into before Raw.
What else? Did you just watch the network? Did you just watch the network this week or something?
But this is another base. Just like Ambrose, we have another man who just recently left the company, Goldust. Dustin Rhodes officially retired the character Goldust, and he will be joining AEW and facing his brother Cody at Double or Nothing. And I'm actually pretty excited for that match.
That's going to be pretty fun. 2 brothers talk about worlds collide.
Because
more like brothers collide.
They had such, like in WWE, they had an amazing tag team title run. They were the first team to beat the Shield, and then they never really had a proper breakup feud. Like the match they had was Stardust versus Goldust at that point. It wasn't good. This is the match they deserve to have. So there you go.
Okay, but just like I was saying about Dean, you would think that all the Goldust has done, they would give him one bump on a house show win to end it off on a nice note. You think.
Yeah. Well, I heard something. This is pre-dirt. I heard that basically Vince McMahon didn't want to let Goldust go, but Triple H talked him into it. They're like, he's a veteran. He's done all his time for us. Just let his contract release so he can go work with his brother.
Is there? Do we have more dirt coming up this week?
There'll be a dirt corner later.
Oh my god!
Not maybe. Yeah, just
the show hasn't even gotten started.
All right, let's get. That was a great intro. Let's move on
that was a great intro, Mike. Folks at home, what do you watch on the network? Do you watch that little show with the cartoons?
I forgot.
Or do you watch Ms. and Mrs. live?
I don't think that belongs to them. I think that's the E Network.
The E Network.
Or, I mean, they probably. I think it airs there, and then they get it like a year later on the WWE Network. Like
the Miz and Maurice go. Travel the world.
Yeah, I haven't watched that show.
We're gonna travel all the way to Monday Night Raw. We got it. We got Mike. That was a bad transition. We got to get here, folks. We're somewhere where Seth Rollins is from.
We're Iowa.
Okay.
Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa. There we go. So, of course, Seth Rollins, the hometown man, kicks off. That's our Universal Champion coming down to the road.
Triple H is out there.
Thunderous ovations, one would say.
Yeah. Home place, Iowa.
So pretty much, Trips comes out at one point and, congratulates Seth on all of his well-doings, but announces that he can't hold on. He's not invincible. He's going to have to defend this title sometime soon, at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but he was happy, though. He shook his hand and he says, yeah, you stomped Brock Lesnar's bucket head 3 times.
Yeah.
Like saying Buckethead.
Buckethead.
Remember Buckethead? The guitarist?
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh yeah, he was the one who wore the bucket. He was the one who wore the bucket on his head. The
hardest song in the Guitar Hero games.
Jordan.
That
was a good song. That was a good one.
Yeah. Anyway, shout out Guitar Hero 2. Y'all remember that?
Wait, are we sure he was talking about Buckethead?
No,
we're 100%.
He was just saying Brock Lesnar has a head like a bucket.
He's got like a big square head.
Big tin bucket head. Yeah. You kick it, it goes ping.
Anyways, Mike, you're probably going to want to go into a specific order of this, but we get the whole roster coming down to the ring for the rest of the segment coming up, though.
Oh yeah. There's one side note that did you notice that they've quietly changed the Universal title a little bit?
The design,
like the buckles, so it used to all be like snapped buckles. So now it's like got like the magnetic or Velcro shit, like what Daniel Bryan had on his hippie thing. Doesn't look as good. Like they got like the snaps on the outside to make it look like it's there, but on the inside it no longer snaps on. I don't know, looks fake.
Okay. I haven't taken a look, but I have often wondered how they attach.
Like the other ones are still normal, like Samoa Joe's U.S. title still metal on metal, like snapping in. And
is that how it attaches? I assumed it was like a real powerful magnet.
Nope. I mean, now that's what it looks like on the fucking Universal one. I don't like it.
Because you're like how do they ensure, because if that thing fell off in the middle of a ring entrance off of Brock Lesnar's body,
hey, I've got the title now. I can tell you it's tight.
You've got one of the titles?
I got the replica. Remember I got that replica one?
Oh.
It's kind of not as good as the but
Okay, I'll have to keep out that look. That looks the Universal title. I couldn't keep my eye on the title because I was too amazed on the beef in the ring.
All these challengers coming out.
All these challengers. I think Samoa Joe came out first. He's all like, "Hey Seth,
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, Becky's double champ. Why not me?
Why not me?" And then Rey Mysterio comes out. He's like, "Hey, man, like whatever." And then Drew came out, and then it was the Miz.
He's like, "I don't want a piece of the pie. I want the whole damn pie." I don't know if he actually said that.
And of course, finally, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who is he's looking with that short beard.
Yeah, it's like he put the razor down to 0.5 and then just he didn't shave it all the way off.
Like the smallest amount possible that he could have on his face. So anyways, we got all these men on the ring, and you know what that means. Okay, so we're gonna get two triple threat events.
You forgot about the male Nia Jax, Baron Corbin. He had to come out.
Oh yeah, no, I think I did. Maybe I must have just glossed over it in my mind. So we're gonna get 2 triple threat matches. First, we're gonna get AJ, Ray, and Samoa Joe, and then later on we'll get Drew, The Miz, and Baron Corbin. Winner of each will then go at it. Winner, number 1 contender.
The main event gets to go.
Money in the Bank. So nice little round robin tournament style thing here, kicking off Raw. Hopefully make that third hour just blow right by. So we get right into the first match, which is AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, both AJ and Ray had their Goldust tribute gear on. They were wearing black and gold and black and yellow. I don't know, but
you know what? No, when I saw AJ,
I don't know if it was actually a tribute.
When I saw AJ, you know what I saw? You know, like the white Power Ranger.
Oh yeah,
that's what I saw in my head.
White, gold, and black.
There was like white, gold, and the I don't know. This was one hell of a match.
Yeah, great match.
Yes.
Joe did like a cool double suplex to AJ and Ray off the top rope. I don't know what he was. The finish was awesome. Fucking Ray hit 619 on Joe, and then he goes for the springboard Hurricane Rana on AJ. But AJ catches him, power bombs him on the mat. Then he picks him up, power bombs him onto Joe. And then he doesn't release him, and then he hits the Styles Clash on top of Joe.
Him onto Joe, pins Joe.
Yeah, that was a great finish. Great match.
For the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, AJ moves on to the Raw main event. Joe was cut. He was bleeding from the bridge of his nose after this. But great match, great Raw match.
This was one hell of a free match, a free thing on television. I think this one also benefited. I mean, I hate when they throw commercial breaks into something that's great, and I think this one benefited because the commercial break fell like immediately after the promo from before. So the match started, and it was just 3 guys go. So you had the more time to play, and I don't think they cut this at all.
Yeah. So
I think it was just go for it.
You just jump right in the match. You miss the first 2 minutes of build up, and then there you go.
It was perfect. Boom. It was perfect. So AJ, we will see AJ one more time, and then hopefully we see him at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, but you know who we see next? Mr. John Cena, guest hosting Ellen. Did you see this clip?
Yeah, I watched a bit of the longer.
I thought he looked pretty good, man. He fit right in. I think he's gonna have a good career, like in this sort of thing, post movies and shit. I don't know. I thought he did a good job. Yeah.
I guess
I mean, I don't really watch Ellen to begin with.
Oh yeah, I don't watch.
He's playing that cheesy, I don't know. I think he plays it well. So yeah.
But I think the whole point is that John Cena's not playing it, and that he's actually just like a kind soul. Well,
I don't mean like he's faking it.
Okay.
I mean like he. Yeah, sorry.
It was nice to see. Man, how wet do you think those fucking seats were at the end of an Ellen show? Like the Ellen show audience, hosted by John Cena.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. All those hens were clucking for him all night.
I bet they've had to redo the upholstery on those fucking chairs.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean. Yeah.
I'm
sure there is a large.
There
still is a large lesbian audience though for Ellen. Maybe I don't know.
It's a good point, but
yeah, it's they're all welcome. John Cena can wet anyone. Who knows?
There's your episode title, folks. Congratulations, John Cena, on getting out.
Yeah. But he's a good guy, though. He'll come back.
He's a good guy. He'll come back. He's not going to pull a Dean Ambrose now.
Oh.
We do have a women's match coming up, though.
Yeah.
One half of the Iconics, Billie Kay, and new SmackDown blood Naomi. At least I think she's new on SmackDown. I really don't remember. It's Raw. We're on Raw right now.
We're watching, yeah.
So she moved over to Raw. Okay, there we go. there we go.
The Iconics cut a promo before the match. They sum up Naomi with 3 words. Thank you, next. Did you get this reference? Because this is my kind of reference.
Now, I understood this reference because they immediately said...
Okay, before they
yeah, no, I guess I knew what they were talking about.
Okay, yeah, so it's an amazing song by Ariana Grande.
Okay.
I think it flew over some people's heads, though, but yeah. We are the future. The future is iconic. But
yeah, what kind of music do you think Iowa listens to?
Who?
Well, they're in Iowa tonight, right?
Oh, Iowa.
I
don't know.
I
don't know.
If this is New York, L.A., Chicago, those big markets love, the dance, the pop. I mean, is Iowa one of those, country places?
I see them more as country and rock. But, I mean, pop travels
Perry
everywhere.
Or something?
Pop travels everywhere. Luke Perry.
Well, maybe not Iowa.
Isn't that the dead guy from 90210?
Oh, yeah, shit. No, Luke Bryan.
Yeah, Luke Perry, the dead guy from 90210.
Maybe they like the dead guy from 90210. I don't know. Anyways. Naomi gets a win. This was a match, just I don't know, for match's sake, Yeah,
they like to. I don't know. They like
It was kind of filler, maybe a little bit of filler. Coming up to the next triple threat match, though.
Yeah. Second of the night, The Miz versus the Drew versus the Corbin. The heels team up for the first part of the match, but that can't last. They got to turn on each other. Miz hits some of his high-flying spots, including the big dive off the top rope to both men on the floor. The match goes on, and eventually Drew hits the Claymore on Miz, but then Corbin tosses Drew aside and steals the pin. So it'll be Corbin versus AJ in the main event. The winner gets the Universal title shot.
Corbin, AJ. Haven't seen.
We all know who we're hoping for.
Haven't seen this one in
probably a while.
A year, maybe.
Yeah, a year.
Since I think Corbin had long hair the last time we saw this one.
Yeah, and AJ had long beard.
So this will be great. This will be great.
Beard.
So let's just get to our. So you're thinking to yourself, let's just keep going. Main event time.
No, there's way too much in between that.
Way too much in between. In between that, including.
Je suis la boubouse.
My new favorite Sami Zayn, or like my continued favorite, or whatever it was.
Yeah, no, still favorite. Yeah, he's great.
He comes out to cut a promo, addressing he's a bitter guy. So he's showing us all these photos. Of himself on Instagram
around the world,
saying how happy he is. He's like, I'm at a monastery in Scotland.
Yeah. So he just blames the audience. It's like, I felt depression, anxiety. It was all because of you. You guys should all take a trip. You can go to hell. And then there you go.
Then tosses the mic.
Yeah. So angry Sammy. I like it. You like it. It's great.
Yeah, it's cool. Let's see what happens. I want to see him get in there.
He needs a feud soon. He needs a feud.
When he's coming back, I mean, SmackDown or Raw. I still think we're on SmackDown, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know.
Raw's looking for top heels right now that aren't named Baron Corbin, Drew Lashley, and or Drew McIntyre. Oh my God!
Please, what's going on?
I'm all over the place right now.
Combobulated. Yeah.
What is happening?
All right, let's get on to the next match. I suppose we got Cedric Alexander versus Cesaro. So he wasn't part of the shakeup last week, right?
Okay, I'm glad that
this week was like a second shakeup.
I'm glad that you said that because I was also unsure. Mike, last week you said go to like a WWE.com and it has it all. So I did that a couple times and I did have to like reaffirm what's happening on the brands.
But no, it's like, remember last week I told you Samoa Joe was just going to show up and with the title, and now he's on Raw, and that's what happened. And a couple other guys just showed up this week, even though the shakeup was last week. And Cesaro was one of them here, and but he came out with still like mostly Sheamus music, even though I think this is the split of the bar, so he needs new music.
You think the bar's done?
I think so.
I think he was still wearing. I think he was still wearing like his.
He was still doing the bar stuff,
clothes,
but
and his,
I don't know. I hope
not. I'm ready. I love the bar.
I'm ready for Cesaro to do some single stuff.
Okay.
But anyway, there was a match here: Cedric Alexander versus Cesaro. Some decent wrestling. Cedric goes for a big move off the top rope, but Cesaro hits him with a super European uppercut for the win. So that was nice. I like when guys win without their like regular finishers here.
They just win with something.
A big move. Yeah.
Keep the finisher strong.
Every
right?
once in a while.
This was a hard fought match.
Yeah. Yeah, good match, though. Good match. Cedric's on Raw now, so there you go. But, up next, we had one of the biggest news items of the week that I was waiting to get. I didn't want to spoil it in the opening.
Okay,
you know
good.
what I'm talking about here?
I know exactly what you're talking about here, folks. Okay, so the Lucha House Party is coming out for a match against... I can't read what this says. I've never heard of this team. The Viking Raiders?
Okay, yeah. So the Viking Experience was a 1 week.
It's a Viking experience.
Yeah. It was a 1 week experiment.
The Viking experiment.
Thankfully. So they're not the War Raiders. They're now the Viking Raiders. I think that's a fair compromise. Viking Raiders sounds fine.
The Viking Raiders does make a little more sense.
Like, I imagined War Raiders, for some whatever reason, they can't trademark that. They want to just own the name. So Viking Raiders, that's fine. It's way better than the Viking Experience.
Yeah, we did think about if the word war was the problem, or like what the problem
or
was
whatever
about it.
Yeah. I still prefer their old individual names as well. They didn't like. They still have the new singles names.
Ivar and Eric. Well, who knows? Next week they could go back.
Exactly.
So yeah, what is a Raider?
The Oakland Raiders, the Viking Raiders.
No, but I'm saying like, can a Viking be a Raider?
I mean, Viking aren't good people, right? They just like rape and steal and kill. And
you would think that they actually they would be much more comfortable with war than like someone coming in and just like slaughtering women and children and just like, Is that what Sarah Logan's into these days?
Yeah. So they did the war chant, but they didn't do it until they got in the ring at the very end. Like they didn't do it at the ramp like they used to. So maybe they're trying to cut back on that war. Because that was over. It's unfortunate.
It is over. That's a good point.
Yeah, like war. It's so easy. Come on. But yeah, the Vikings beat the shit out of the Luchas. They destroy them. I don't even know if it was a match. I think they just beat the crap out of them.
Yeah, I don't even think so. They did that thing where they throw them up and then they flip them down.
Yeah.
I do like these guys though. But still super curious about these NXT titles. I wonder why they don't bring them out.
They're the only ones that the call, because this has happened before. We've had NXT champions on Monday Night Raw, and like when Kevin Owens was the champ, he brought his belt. Then he was feuding with Cena, and he threw Cena's U.S. title belt and stomped it on the ground. He's like, I don't care about that. I got this. That's the kind of shit we should be seeing.
So, raiding, like a raider is just somebody who, quickly and illicitly takes something from a place.
Yeah.
She crept down the stairs to raid the pantry.
Hoodlums. To raid the pantry. They're raiding for cookies. Yeah, they're raiding backstage the fucking...
It was also it was also a variant for a journey on horseback.
Yeah.
Foray.
I
don't know. Okay, so I guess you could be a Viking who raids.
Well, I mean, yeah.
But I think you wouldn't be a Viking raider.
I don't know.
Fuck. Okay.
It's come on. It's much better than what we had. So
it's much better than what we had. Listeners at home, what do you think? What was actually happening there? I sure as hell don't know. The Viking Raiders, though. Let's bring those NXT belts back, bro. Next up, we have, I think we had a match between Becky Two Belts. We have Becky Two Belts here.
The man, Becky Two Belts. Give a little promo first.
Alicia, pardon? Was there a promo?
Promo. We got, she talks about Lacey Evans.
That whole thing.
Becky says she's made a career of slapping blondes that have curried favor from management. Ooh. And so, she says Lacey's the new version of an old approach. So while Lacey's in the back trying to further her career.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of sexual
references.
Snobbing
on some glongs.
So Becky, Lacey comes out. I'm like, defend your honor, baby. She cuts a promo on Becky that says she allows her emotions to get the best of her like a typical Irish person or man. And Lacey has some lessons for the man. She's going to teach how to respect a lady with a woman's right. So Becky calls Lacey a plank, and she's going to slap her head and all that, So now Alicia Fox comes out.
Cool. Alicia Fox comes out. Anyways, I think Becky wins the match, but then
yeah. Remember, we didn't even see Fox at Mania, but apparently she.
I know. We said I thought she was my hot.
I think that
pick
might have been
for
punishment. That might have been
Battle
punishment.
Royal. That was it. After the match, after Becky eventually gets the disarmer, that takes way too fucking long. By the way.
What, for Fox to tap?
No. Isn't Becky supposed to be super strong?
Oh, just lock it in.
She was in a 7-minute match with Alicia Fox. That's twice as much time as Brock Lesnar's wrestled in the last 3 years. It's just, I don't know. To me, Becky Lynch should be just knocking out some Alicia Fox.
Maybe this was Fox's retirement match. I don't know.
No, that's the house show match. Give him the bump. You heard it here first, WWE. Come on.
Yeah, but after the match, Lacey Evans comes in, hits Becky with the woman's right. Becky gets up and she hits a second woman's right and then leaves.
The chorus of boos.
I'm loving this feud. This is what I've been waiting months for, man. This feud.
Exactly.
Blood feud.
Exactly. So this looks like the match that we will be getting. So we're getting this match of Money in the Bank for the Raw Women's title.
Yeah. So there you go.
Was that announced after that or right at this exact moment?
That was official last week when.
It was last week. Oh, okay, shit.
Yeah. The other title was announced on SmackDown, as we'll get to. But before that, we have another Raw debut. A man named Robert Roode. Do you know this Robert Roode?
Robert Roode, the glorious Robert Roode.
Such a little thing, but that mustache, oh, I love it.
It's a good look. It's a good
heel. Like, it makes him look like an angry
mustache. And I think just you got to appreciate a good mustache as a man.
Yeah, no, that was
see
great.
A thick,
That's like it's like a Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds type. It's a great looking.
Very, very lucky to have such facial hair growth. Yeah. But of course, folks, this is Monday Night Raw, the show where wins and losses don't matter. We are getting Ricochet versus Robert Roode.
Yeah, the mustache was too powerful.
Okay,
what the fuck?
So Ricochet's
the mustache.
Fun. Ricochet's fun. We love Ricochet. I think we've been unimpressed by Robert Roode.
Bobby Roode. Let's be
since
clear
his main
here.
roster debut.
Yeah.
But like, so Ricochet's won every single match, or just he's like never lost a. He's never been pinned ever.
Yeah, not on the main roster.
Never been pinned on the main roster. God, I can't even think. Well, I mean, he would have had to been pinned for that U.S. title. Oh, sorry, the North American title to change.
Yeah, but no. Either way, he's been very well protected.
So why?
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Just because he has a fucking mustache? Like that's
the only reason. Vince is just like, God damn it! Look at that mustache.
He's so big. Ricochet, how much do you weigh? 180, 185? No. I want a mustache. The only possible thing that I can think of is either one, Fit Finlay fucked up, which I actually feel highly unlikely. He accidentally pressed Ricochet's music, and then Ricochet kind of like run from the back, like fuck. Or there was nobody else available. This was a show where we didn't see Braun Strowman. There is a chance that maybe everybody else was on vacation or involved in this in the two triple threats.
I don't know. I don't know what they're. Either no matter what they did, that fucking Robert Roode gets the clean win with a glorious DDT. So Ricochet did sell it like a champ, but.
He sold it. He sold it like a professional.
I'll give him professional.
I'll give him
that.
But
yeah, Ricochet. I mean, at the end of the day, it won't really hurt him. But it was a weird booking decision.
Weird, eh?
Yeah.
Speaking of weird, fun and wacky.
Wow. Yeah. The fucking. Let's go on to the Firefly Funhouse.
The Firefly Funhouse, where we see our Blues Clues-esque children's television show.
Mr. Rogers, all in one. That's what I got all three of those vibes at once.
It was a kid's perfect little funhouse thing. It's got that Pee Wee Herman type thing. Who bursts in the door to the chorus of applause by children? None other than a pretty trim-looking Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's lost a bit of weight. He's looking all right. So obviously all that teasing was kind of swerving us a bit. They were trying to make it look all sinister and scary, but then here he is all. I mean, it still had the weirdness to it, but he's all child friendly. He had his puppet friends, Mercy the Buzzard, who we saw in those promos the past few weeks, and there was Pemmy the Witch or some shit.
No, it was Abby.
Oh, Abby. Okay,
Abby. Both of those things, very much so Bray Wyatt's old personas, right? His Bayou,
that makes sense because Abby makes sense.
His Louisiana Bayou thing, and then his thing here. But there's a rabbit also. I don't know how the rabbit's going to fit in there. But this is the Firefly Funhouse. Of course, we are his Fireflies, and he's going to keep us safe. He has been a bad man though. He wants to rid himself of these troubles, so there's a cardboard cutout of, I guess, kind of like the last Bray Wyatt we saw, or like the pre-Deleter of Worlds,
the in between. He had like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre apron on,
that kind of thing, which he Texas Chainsaw Massacres.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got the chainsaw and just
cuts it down. I think it fades out on him, just kind of saying thanks for joining. Was this absurd? Absolutely. Was this an improvement on what we last saw of Bray Wyatt? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as I was watching, I'm like, what the fuck? But I can't say it was bad or worse than. Let's see where it goes.
And Bray Wyatt is great at this.
He's a great character worker.
And that's I don't think we've ever even wondered if he's, if that's where he lacks or whatever. I mean, we want to see Bray Wyatt doing fun shit.
Yeah, like he was committed, and some people, they would take this bit and be like, oh, it's garbage. I'm buried, but no, he looked like, his smile looked genuine. He was selling it, like he was happy to be there. And
I wonder how much of a character like this a guy like Bray Wyatt has to do with it. I feel like it's a lot because you need someone to be good at this. It's not just a matter of, I mean, could Braun Strowman could not do a weird thing like this.
No, I don't think Braun could pull it off.
But a guy like Bray, who with proven character work can.
Yeah. Do you remember the wrestler Emma?
Yes, yeah.
She ran for a little bit.
She was a couple years ago. She
dated Zack Ryder. She was in NXT and Raw. They tried something with her to reinvent her character, the elina. Did you ever hear of that?
No, what was that? Was that just her, but with Alina at the end?
Yeah, but like for weeks and months, they did these promos, she's coming back, reinvented Emelina, but it was the opposite of Bray. She wasn't into the character at all, and Vince basically pulled the plug. She ruined it, and so it's the opposite of this.
Was it one of those things where the next week or 2 weeks later, she's not doing it anymore. She just goes back to Emma. Yeah, so what was the Emelina character supposed to be?
She was just this cocky, oh, you don't deserve to see me. You've been waiting, and I'm gonna make you wait some more.
So she was just a heel.
Pretty much, but I mean,
she couldn't make a heel character work. I think that's why they let her go. I gotta say, I'm sorry.
And then she had a bit of a bad attitude, apparently.
Oh, okay.
She's not as fun as Chelsea Green there. That's why Zack Ryder.
Well, Bray Wyatt's got a.
He's got a baby on the way.
He's got a baby on the way.
A little buzzard coming. Yeah, JoJo.
A little firefly. He needs to do this for his family, which is the most important. Which is the most important thing. Yeah, super excited for this. I don't know. I can buy into something silly if it entertains me, then it's doing the point.
Yeah.
Right. So as long as I'm entertained, I feel like this, just deliver on the sports part.
Yeah. Wrestling's a variety show. We get our promos, we get our wrestling, we get our vignettes, we get a little bit of everything. And when it works, it's fine.
When it works, it's great like this, and when it doesn't work,
like the what was that? The compound match he had with Randy Orton or something. Remember that?
Oh, the House of Horrors.
Or House of Horrors.
When he just kind of throws or he tips a fucking fridge onto him.
Yeah,
an empty fridge.
Man. And then he just burns the house down at the end or something. Or, I don't know. That was a weird feud.
Well, I guess the last time we saw it wasn't that's what I'm looking for. It was the Hardy match. That was the last time we saw Bray Wyatt, I think, right? He got deleted into the pool or something.
Yeah, the final deletion? No, it wasn't the final deletion. But yeah, one of those. He got thrown into the lake of reincarnation or whatever.
And he got reincarnated as this, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. Which
is kind of cool that it actually has been that amount of time since we've seen him. And and who knows? Was he getting surgery or something? I bet.
Yeah, he must have had something there.
I bet.
And he knocked up JoJo.
Who knows if that happened before or after the reincarnation? We're not sure. We'll let you know. So
the baby might be a different.
We'll let you know. Maybe AC will get some info on that. Let's get to the main event of Monday Night Raw. However, we do have AJ Styles and Baron Corbin going at it. Winner of this match gets to challenge Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship at Money in the Bank.
Ooh, baby!
And who do you think won?
Well, the man I wanted to win.
The man we all wanted to win. Of course, Styles gets the win after.
It was an okay.
It was
match.
It was
as
an
good as
okay
Corbin
match.
could be.
It was
not terrible.
It was great. I mean, so what we're going to be getting Styles and Rollins. Seth Rollins does come down to the ring at the end of the match when AJ gets the win. They stare each other down. Respectful handshake.
Yeah,
this
is gonna be amazing. Great match. I'm excited. I think Money in the Bank's gonna be a good card already, just based on the two briefcase matches, this match, the Becky matches. I'm done. I'm good. I'm ready.
this is a lot in the works. I remember you thought an AJ Styles Rumble win could be what brought him over to Raw. Certainly the shakeup brought him over to Raw. These fresh matches, new things like that. Styles, Rollins is sweet. I don't think they're giving it up too early, like at all.
Yeah, no, I was worried that Corbin was going to win here with some schmaz finish just so they could delay this, but no, this
hold
is the
this
match
one
everyone
off.
would
But I mean,
prefer.
We do have fresh faces like Styles. Sami Zayn is back and should probably be skyrocketed right now. Rey Mysterio is also on this brand. Like, I think the next year of Monday Night Raw is going to just be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah, no, the shakeup was good this year. I think equal parts going both ways, and fresh faces that needed a change. And good new matchups we're ready for.
Our money
AJ and Rollins never really had a big program together like this, so yeah.
Our Money in the Bank card is stacking up to be one for the ages.
Yeah, and thankfully it's still like a fucking 3-4 weeks away. We have a good break here between WrestleMania. So
how many more matches can we
Probably
book on
3
this
weeks.
thing?
3 weeks from Sunday. So
okay, great.
Yeah. That was the end of Monday Night Raw.
That was the end of Monday Night Raw. Folks, I think we should take a little break before we come back for the rest of the week.
All right, quick on break here, and then we'll
break.
come
Remember,
back
come
with some
back,
trivia.
folks. We got some trivia. We got some Smackdown live. Maybe AC Dirt will come.
Maybe he'll come in between there. I don't know. We'll squeeze him in somewhere.
We don't even know. He just pops by the studio and
he just
hops on mic, and then no, not hops on. I mean, hops on a microphone. I don't mean he takes out our co-host. Okay, folks, stick around. We will be right back.
Let's shoot, yeah, let's shoot, yeah, let's shoot, brother, yeah, let's shoot, yeah, let's shoot, yeah, let's shoot, brother, yeah.
Welcome back to the second half of the show here, folks. We like to kick off our second half with a second half.
Second off that.
Dude,
It's a good soccer match.
Over the fucking place today. I'm totally prepared for today's show.
Smoke some
I know we're
angel
getting to you a little
dust.
bit later than we usually do.
Later in the week, but earlier in the day for us.
That's a good way of putting it there.
But they
Mike.
don't know that. They don't.
but they don't know. The loyal listeners, they don't know. Okay, folks, we like to kick off the second half of the show with just a little bit of trivia. Mike, do you have any trivia for me?
Trivia. Woo. Trivia.
Yeah, so I got a bit of a different format this week for my trivia.
Ooh, how many? Okay, is it a multi-question?
No, it's like I'm just gonna give you these 3 or 4 things in a row because they're all kind of. I'm just gonna give you mine and then you give me all yours this week.
Okay, I've only got.
If that's okay.
I've only got one trivia.
Well, that's fine.
Question.
You can do it first if you want.
Yeah, how about I kick off? Because again, I'm totally prepared for this week.
Mine's you'll see. Mine's just a game. You'll see.
No, I don't even have a trivia.
That's how you play it. Oh well, what do you got for me then?
Oh, okay. No, it's man. You know what? There actually wasn't that much. Usually, I do feel inspired by what I see on the Monday Tuesday show.
Mine has nothing to do with.
That's the thing. I need to start getting in your headspace because there was just nothing to really. It was a great week of programming. Don't get me wrong. There was nothing to elicit a real like.
Yeah,
emotion?
like WrestleMania, you can do WrestleMania trivia, and shit like that.
or like
Money in the Bank. We'll do Money in the Bank
what,
trivia.
someone changes their name, and that's funny. Just nothing really like sparked it with me.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Mike, is, it's gonna feel bad with all this preamble. This actually we actually had a similar question earlier following the Crown Jewel. Which is just a pure numbers game, Mike, for you. What was the combined age of the triple threat match between AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Rey Mysterio?
Okay.
There's no choices.
No, I'll just guess.
But yeah, if you're within like 3 years, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, he's thinking. We need some kind of
say-
we need some kind of trivia music to follow the background.
I'll go 124.
Hey, 125 is the total.
Oh, okay.
Rey
Pretty
Mysterio
close.
is the oldest at 44. AJ Styles is 41, and Samoa Joe just crested over the precipice of the hill, just turning 40 earlier this year.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There you go.
Bonus fun fact, just because you made me think of it.
Ooh.
I just found out this week that Shayna Baszler is older than Beth Phoenix. What?
What?
Yeah, she's like 38 and a half, and Beth Phoenix is like 38. So, like, fucking Beth Phoenix just came out of retirement, and Shayna Baszler's like just at the start of her peak of her career.
How does that work? I mean,
so that's weird.
I mean, Beth. I think you gotta start working.
I mean,
harder.
Beth retired young, but the fact that I thought Shayna was like 33, maybe something like that.
That's wild.
Yeah. So there you go. That's bonus fact.
Way to go, Shayna Baszler. Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
good for you for being old. All right, so here's my little game this week.
Here we go.
We were just talking some music there during the break. So this week, I'm going to give you a section. These are all from wrestlers or performers that you've seen in the past year. I'm going to give you a section of like lyric, but I'm not going to sing it. You're going to have to try to identify the song by the words. All right?
Mike, you're such great ideas, Mike. Folks at home, we 100% know you're listening to the show for Mike Shepard, not for me. Let's go, Mike. I'm so excited. Okay.
All right. So I'll start it off. This line here.
Okay.
My money stack fat, plus I can't turn the swell off.
My money
stack fat, plus I can't turn the swell off.
turn the swell off.
Yeah.
Now, what could swell mean?
So yeah, I have another line I could give you.
Yeah, give me like give me a second line. Yeah.
Okay, so here it is. Here's the preamble.
Okay.
In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. My money stack fat. Plus, I can't turn the swell off.
This got our truth written all over it.
You're in the right ballpark, but the wrong color skin. It was John Cena. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. My money stack fat.
Is that from
I don't quite have the rhyme.
Is that from his?
That's from his main theme. Yeah. That's just the
Time
verses.
is up, but time is now.
Yeah, the part during the verse. Yeah. So there you go. That's one. Here's your next.
One.
Yeah. Or I guess you didn't get the point. But
Yeah. Well.
that was one question down. But all right, this one's like a poem. Here.
Okay.
Greedy politicians buying souls from us are puppets.
Greedy politicians
Buying souls from us are puppets.
buying souls from us are puppets. Greedy
Yeah.
politicians. Okay, so this is someone who's like anti-authority.
Greedy politicians buying souls from us are puppets. I might be able to sing it a little bit.
No.
I might give it. Yeah.
So this is someone, who's anti-authority. Who's anti-authority? Seth Rollins doesn't have any words. Baron Corbin
Except
doesn't have
for
any
Burnett.
words. AJ Styles has a lot of words. The phenomenal theme has a lot of words in there. I don't see Randy Orton being as politically motivated to walk out to a song where he's actually maybe like challenging the status quo.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say final guess is the phenomenal AJ
All right.
Styles.
I'm sorry, that isn't correct. You were going down the opposite road.
Yeah.
It is an authority member song. Vince McMahon.
Oh, shit. Really?
So ready? Fuck. Greedy politicians buying souls from us are puppets. Can't find your damn place in line. Just a matter of time. You've got no chance.
No chance.
So yeah. See, I can't use the choruses because those are too easy.
No.
Greedy politicians buying souls from us are puppets. It's like a Rage Against the Machine line, eh?
Yeah, also when you do it in a
Puppets.
slightly Fred Durst Limp Bizkit accent, it also lands a bit better.
Yeah. But that's the point. That's why it's hard. All right. I got another one for you.
Yeah, one more. I'm excited. This is going to be the one I'm going to
I got two
really
more
going
if
to
you
turn
want to.
around on this one.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Ain't nobody else got money like this. Diamonds on my neck and a new leather print.
Okay. Leather print, so it's going to be a female superstar. Because I don't see just a male superstar concerned about leather print. The diamonds, all that's great, all the stacks, of course. Leopard print. Okay, so
leather print.
Leather print.
Yeah, ain't nobody else got money like this. Diamonds on my neck and a new leather print.
Yeah. Okay. What's a print? Like a leather print.
I don't. I guess just like leather.
Because leather. I'm just gonna stick with the female superstar. Charlotte's got no lyrics. Naomi's the only lyrics I think are "Bring It to the Flow," so it's not that. I bet Carmella's got a lot of words in there that I can't hear because Corey Graves is just like I fucking the shit out of her, so I don't often hear those lyrics. But she is a recent champion too, so you may have pulled that one on me. Final guess, Carmella.
That is correct. It is Carmella. Ding ding. Yeah,
that's great.
So,
that's great.
There you go.
Is it rapped by is it a woman rapping in the song or a man rapping? Like I don't even know.
I think it's a woman.
After the fabulous, and then it cuts off to some verse, and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, no, I think
that.
it is. I think that's where I stole it. Ain't nobody else got money like this.
Is that also a CFO $sign track?
Yeah, I believe so.
Dude, what do you think they're like? The CFO $sign Spotify playlist looks like. It's probably just bang. It's just bangers.
80, 90 songs. Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, they're all good. Like some are better than others, but yeah,
it would only be bangers. That's sick.
All right.
The Bobby Roode track, the Sasha Banks track.
Yeah, Nakamura, Becky Lynch, Sami
AJ
Zayn,
Styles. I'm just looking at them right now on Apple Music.
Yeah,
the Finn Balor track.
One day. Yeah, music episode one day we can go.
The Aleister Black. The Undisputed Era song. That one's real good.
Oh yeah. I liked Enzo and Cass's old song. That was fun.
The Usos, the Day One-ish, the Sami Zayn. Yeah, like just all good songs.
Part.
Johnny Gargano.
Oh yeah, Rebel Heart. I love that.
The Asuka track.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did Fabulous. They did this one.
Yeah. All right.
Damn.
CFO's great.
CFO's great.
I think I already put them over one week.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I did.
Oh sorry, Mike. Whoa, I didn't know.
What are we, the brothers? Yeah, no.
Okay. Easy there. That was a great trivia there, Mike.
Yeah, fun stuff.
That was great. A lot of fun stuff. So let's move over to SmackDown Live now, folks. It's time. We're moving over to SmackDown Live. Before we hit SmackDown Live, quick puck talk, ball talk.
I don't know if I want to do puck talk, but
don't need to do it anymore.
I'll just rest in peace. So
Saturday, Monday, Raptors, 76ers in Toronto. Afternoon game Saturday, evening game Monday. Fucking let's go.
Yeah, Raptors got it.
Let's go. Okay.
Golden State lost another game too on the other side. Oop.
I know. Golden State is going to game 6.
That alone is fucking nice.
And
the fact
Denver,
that they're already
the number 2
they're
seed,
already showing signs of weakness.
If they get tired by the finals, we're set.
Yeah. If Raps get through round 2 and 5, and then round 3 you'll probably have to face the fucking Bucks or whoever.
Yeah, no, we still have I think like 10 more games to play, but when we make it to the finals against a tired team,
Golden State doesn't have the confidence they did.
Let me tell you. That's it for Ball Talk Puck Talk this week.
That's all for puck talk for the rest of the year.
Coming up though, SmackDown Live from somewhere in the United States of America. I think I want to say like Wyoming. I don't know. Shane McMahon, the best in the world McMahon comes out immediately, kicks off the show. He's giving Greg Hamilton shit. I don't know. We've already put over Greg Hamilton, dude. I feel your pain.
Who we?
I feel your pain of having an employer just shit all over you. So I'm right there with you, bud. Shane McMahon is not particularly impressed with SmackDown Live's new superstar, Roman Reigns, because he beat the shit out of his father.
Yeah, so gotta have some repercussions for that. Let's settle it in the ring.
Because this is Shane's brand, which I forgot. I guess.
They've
he's
been
in
jumping
charge?
back and forth.
Okay.
Him and Steph are kind of everywhere now.
Okay. Anyways, Reigns comes down to the ring. They want to settle this right here, right now. Before anyone can get a punch in, though, Elias comes in from behind, causes the distraction. Shane gets the rights. The two of them, the two heels, just giving it.
Yeah, beat them up together.
Giving it up to Roman Reigns. Eventually hits the drift away, which is kind of like a crossroads, right?
Yeah, similar, yeah.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, so Elias is all buddy-buddy with the McMahons now. He's doing their bidding for him. I guess he's one of the top heels on SmackDown, really. So
exactly. I mean,
yeah.
Every brand, needs that, right? We're not going to see Randy Orton for another 4 or 5 weeks.
Probably, yeah, Randy. Yeah.
Okay. Right now, who do you think, when Randy Orton comes back with an inevitable RKO out of nowhere, who does he do it on? Is it going to be Roman? Do you think Roman?
Maybe Roman, maybe Finn Balor.
Ooh, Finn Balor. Okay, throw him in that mid-card heat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, but those two are two good options.
Those are two good options for getting RKO.
Maybe Aleister Black, if they want to start something with him.
Oh, yeah, we do get an Aleister Black promo later in the night, so who the heck knows what's happening there.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, but the first match on the card, right? Finn Balor versus Andrade. So I guess 1 week after the shakeup, Andrade is already back on SmackDown. Back with his girlfriend, Charlotte.
What do we think the WWE Superstars page says? Because you've told me to go there, Mike, so I've looked there before.
So I think Andrade and Zelina Vega should both be on SmackDown.
Okay.
Along with Aleister Black.
Who knows? I think, this is definitely the better place for Andrade, I think.
Yeah. And this was a good match. Quick match, pretty decent. Finn wins at the coup de grace.
Mm-hmm. This was a lot better. I think these two had a match last week also, but this was great. And giving Andrade a few things to say with the mouthpiece. With Zelina Vega, she gets to cut the promo and then have Andrade say, 3 sentences. Doesn't even need to be much, and it's impactful.
Yeah, at least get something out there.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I mean, you got to look past a win and a loss, and that's what sucks. Is that for me? It's sort of like I don't think Andrade had to lose so definitively here. I mean, he did kind of had to deal with Zelina Vega on a slight distraction, but this is Andrade. Cien Almas we're talking about.
Yeah, we'll see where he goes.
Let's Cien Almas where it goes. Next up, I think we had some women hopping in here.
Yeah, we had a quick backstage Elias singing.
Oh yeah,
singing a song.
We're getting the match.
He challenges Roman Reigns. So there you go, Money in the Bank.
Right, Money in the Bank. Roman, Elias, plus Shane interference. Here we go.
Yeah, of course. And then but then we had some nice women action here. Kairi Sane versus Peyton Royce. Both women accompanied by their partners, and Paige is there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Iconics cut another promo before the match, and Kairi did her pirate march during the match, which I was pumped about. That made me very happy.
Yeah, the crowd wasn't that into it though.
A little they just need to learn and get ready for it.
Which is weird because we've said this kind of the whole time, or I don't know. I feel like we say this every time we do see an NXT person do kind of move up or something. It's just like, to us, we watch it all, so we think that everyone should know that Kairi Sane marched around like a fucking pirate.
Don't you know this is Kairi Sane?
But what you kind of forget is that there's probably all the kids there. How many of the kids watch NXT? I wonder what NXT's viewing audience is like.
Yeah,
I bet it's like. I bet whatever that demo that WWE definitely gets. I don't think NXT gets that.
Yeah, not the same stretch for sure. But.
Yeah, you really have to wonder, right? Maybe the NXT people are like, the real fans, or whatever, or well, I guess if you're paying, like pay-per-view money and you see Kairi Sane do her thing, you're fucking stoked. But if you're just kind of paying like regular SmackDown money, you might just not know who they are.
Yeah, they'll get used to her quick though.
Hopefully,
like with Black and Ricochet. She hit the insane elbow here for the win, and after the match, Absolution come out and they just clap at the Asian team there. So maybe that's the new Absolution versus Asuka and Kairi Sane for number 1 contendership. I don't know, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Or Well, yeah, for that belt, that is sort of preoccupied also. So this is 2 straight nights of the Iconics losing.
Yeah, so maybe one of these teams will face them at Money in the Bank. Who knows?
Yeah, both options. I mean, I think there's
or they could throw them all in there. They could fucking.
There's a story, but you know what really bummed me out though? There was one clip backstage where it's like Paige standing around there, then Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville walk up, and they're all like just like chatting each other up backstage, and they looked 100% like a fucking team. They were all like, so Paige is wearing like black pants with like a black jacket. Mandy Rose is wearing black pants with a black shirt, and like they're all wearing the exact same thing. And I'm like, okay, here's the fucking team.
Maybe that's
like, how do we not see this happening? Yeah, Paige is gonna have
maybe down the line.
Paige is gonna have to turn on Asuka and Kairi Sane to form this like great heel stable. Imagine a great heel mouthpiece and 2 great in-ring heel performers. Like, this could take the entire women's tag and solo division by storm.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Let's do it.
See where it takes us.
Book it. Book
Let's go, Paige.
it.
It's in the book.
It's in the book, baby. Okay, let's move on. Next up, we did have, I think we have a match coming up. We have Chad Gable.
Yeah. Quick backstage promo with Aleister Black. Yeah, so so 1 week after the shakeup. The shakeup means nothing. Like, half the people are on another show. So this is the official split.
We don't know how any of this works.
Yeah, I would say this is the official split.
Yeah, I think
Ricochet. So it was fun while it lasted, though. Good little run there. The crowd liked them, and I feel like this sets up somewhere down the line they can meet up again. The crowd will be like, ooh, they'll remember the history.
Yeah, why not? Maybe a Rumble thing or a Money in the Bank thing. Who knows? I am real excited to see Aleister Black on this show with the likes of Finn, with the likes of Andrade.
Yeah, it's good. And the likes of Chad Gable.
And I didn't know, and apparently Jinder Mahal. I thought he was on Raw.
There's another shakeup.
Whatever.
So, but yeah, nice to see Gable back on his own. I really like Gable but we didn't get to see him fight because during his entrance, fucking Lars Sullivan comes out, attacks him from behind, beats him up, and then he goes in the ring, beats up Jinder and the Singh brothers. Or Jinder escapes, but the Singh bros get all beat up.
Don't. R-Truth comes out though. R-Truth's music hits.
Yeah,
comes down to the ring and tries his own efforts to take down the Freak, but not very successful. He gets laid the fuck out.
Yeah, so. Who knows? Yeah, Sullivan. Eventually, he'll have a match.
Which is funny. It's like this was a much better option than having Chad Gable and Jinder Mahal. Having this happen was better than watching a Jinder Mahal match.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for Gable, but if this is a sacrifice to save us from Jinder, so sure, why not? For this week, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, Lars Sullivan's coming hot. We still have a few weeks away. If we see him at Money in the Bank, maybe him and Jinder Mahal, something to put him over. Something to put him over nice and quick.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Next up, we have the Queen.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair. She's there she is.
There she is. Charlotte Flair makes her way down to the ring and demands a title match against the man Becky Lynch. Of course, Becky Lynch comes down shortly afterwards.
Yeah, Becky Two Belts is like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I didn't pin you, but it was winner takes all, and I beat the woman you couldn't beat. So I've beaten you so many times before, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, she calls Charlotte out on being on a terrible losing streak, and her days are numbered.
Her days are numbered. Make way for the likes of Mickie James. Make way for the likes
Ember
of
Moon.
Bayley.
Yes, Ember Moon. But Charlotte says, no, I'm next in line after Lacey Evans. But no, the crowd wants new challengers. They agree. Charlotte is the fucking web management will not entangle her from. So Bayley comes out to give her peace. I'm still waiting for that Bayley heel turn. So.
Okay,
but she's not there yet.
Not there yet. Okay, here's what bugs me about the Bayley heel turn, or like why I think they won't do it. Right? They sell too much Bayley face merch.
Bayley face? Oh, face. Yeah,
like
sorry.
face Bayley.
At first I was thinking like face stickers, like
of her face. No, on. So and if you go on the online things, it's always Bayley with like fans who are like fucking
I'm
dressed
a hugger,
up.
Hug me,
exactly,
hug,
head to toe in her gear, and like and all these little girls, and just imagine. And just imagine though, like the look on a little girl's face. If like, and you're 5 years old, you can't comprehend emotion yet. And Bailey, the person you looked up for your entire life, just like comes up to Sasha Banks after a hug and just fucking.
Yeah, kids move on.
You would be crushed though. I think Vince McMahon doesn't want to hurt.
That's good heat. The heat, goddamn.
The hate. Too much hate. Okay, so this promo goes on. What we're getting right now is Charlotte and Bailey. Winner becomes number one contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and we'll be getting that match at Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Bailey definitely had a lot more support here than last week in Montreal. They were very hot for her by the end of the match.
Not in the good way. They weren't hot in the good way.
But yeah, Charlotte ended up getting the win with the spear. So, I don't.
Well, yeah, I think what's more interesting storyline for me is Becky coming into Money in the Bank. She will have 2 title matches right now.
Yeah.
So which one is booked first? Which one is booked last? It'll be repercussions on both sides. It's gonna be a fun pay-per-view to see Becky Lynch have to defend twice.
Yeah, there's only see, I'm worried. I want one blonde to win. I want one blonde to lose. But if they get the order reversed, it'll be a bad show for me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess also the color of the in-ring gear is important, right? I mean, if Lacey Evans and Charlotte are wearing anything remotely close to the same color, viewers will think they are the same person.
They don't know.
So, like, I mean,
Lacey's
if you're
always
a
got that
casual
ruby red
viewer,
lipstick,
if you
though.
don't know Kairi Sane's Pirate March, you probably could not like necessarily pick Charlotte Flair and Lacey Evans like apart if you saw them from afar.
Within the first 30 seconds, I'd be like, oh, okay, Lacey's the very beautiful, amazing, mistress of a woman. Charlotte's.
I'm pretty sure your ringtone is the fucking Lacey Evans theme.
Yeah, but
anyways, that's what we're getting. Becky, 2 belts. Your shit's gonna be on the line. Really looking forward to that Money in the Bank.
2 matches. I like it though.
Because
she's a fighting champion.
And then there's also a briefcase that's in play. Like this is this is going to be a lot of fun.
She could be involved in 3 matches that night. So
coming up, we do have our main event. Our main event that we got advertised from the beginning: Kofi Kingston, Shinsuke Nakamura. This is Kofi's first singles match as WWE champion.
Yeah.
So of course, Kofi, we get the little backstage montage of the Big O and what he had to go through last week to make it happen. He's back there this week again, with backstage Charlie. He's supporting his buddy Kof.
There you go. Yeah, the new day. So we get Kofi versus Nakamura. Kofi hits the SOS, but then Rusev interferes, causing the DQ. So Xavier and Owens come in to save Kofi, but at the very end of it all, Owens gives Kofi a super kick. So there's the heel turn. He rips off the New Day shirt. Looks like Kofi may have his first challenger for the title.
The old Kevin Owens heel turn.
Yeah. That face turn lasted about a month and a half.
Did you see? Okay, so first of all, he loves to. Kevin Owens, if there's one man who loves to turn heel, it's Kevin Owens. So yeah, and you know, and like we just said earlier on the show, you know, Elias is looking like he could be the brand's top heel. Well, Kevin Owens has just come back to take that title back from him. He immediately just like fucking skyrockets up the list when this guy does. It's crazy how Kevin Owens can, no matter what he does, he can be a guy to run the division.
Yeah,
it's wild. He
can go from being in a tag team to a main event to the mid card to back again
to being a hilarious like segment host. Then you need him to face run, and then we're gonna have you turn heel. So this could suddenly be a matchup for the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We don't even know.
Yeah, but it looks like he's putting his name out there. He wants to be the challenger. So
did you see photo Chris Jericho posted, right? Like last night, maybe even the night before. He's taken a flight from Vegas. Yeah. And as it turns out, Xavier Woods is also on that flight, and they got a little photo of each other, like consoling each other with the caption, like, I know what you mean, dude.
Owens. They both got the big O betrayal, yeah. That was funny, though.
Which is great. It's great to see Rusev in a suit. This match had a lot of things going on my end, which is great. And there you have it, folks. That was SmackDown Live for the week.
Yeah, there you go. This was like the shakeup round 2, basically.
Yeah.
Unofficial.
The unofficial shakeup round 2. Let's let the dust settle.
Yeah.
A little bit, but yeah, looking forward to a great Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and we're just gonna keep on chugging along until that point.
Yeah, let's chug
into
a dangerous part of town.
Dangerous. Fuck. Is that guy coming back to the studio?
He's I don't know. We let him in 1 week. Now I feel like he just knows how to get in on his own, and he's here. He's got some stuff to talk about this week.
Oh, I can hear the door handle jiggling as if he's trying to break in.
Yeah. Should we bring in the dirt man?
AC, where are you? Come in here, bud. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Dirty, nasty, filthy, grimy, vile. The Dirt Corner.
Yeah, you doing your rap bastard?
Hey, AC, you're back.
AC Dirt here. All right, we got some dirt this week. All right, so this is some fresh dirt. You know Rhea Ripley there from the NXT UK, huh?
Former champ Rhea
Former
Ripley.
UK champ. Yeah, she's a good girl. I like her. But last night she was doing some stream on Twitch and she let slip some colorful language there.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I quote. She said, stupid motherfucking faggot. She apologized on Twitter after, AC, he hears this kind of thing. I don't think she meant no harm by her comment. I've been to the United Kingdom. Okay, this is how British people talk over there. Even the children, 6 years old, mother, hey, go clean your room, yeah? Bob, fuck off, you little cunt, Yeah, that's how they talk. AC says it, so
that UK dirt, AC, isn't that? Could we just attribute this to maybe gamer rage?
That's all it is, AC. I don't. It's not even dirt. I'm just throwing it out there. I like Rhea Ripley, so. Slip of the tongue. That's all it was. But, the dirt. I got to report it,
Dirt doesn't stop.
All right. We got a follow-up, though. Follow-up on last week, man. Still no Sasha Banks, huh?
Where's she been?
I don't know. Apparently, we're wondering whether she was sent home or she went on her own. The story's changing from person to person. But basically, they're still cooling her off. They want her to come back, but she's under contract. She can't walk out. She could ask for her release, but that doesn't mean she's going to get it. So, that situation there, we're still kind of at a stalemate. But, you can't just sit it out. You're going to have to do something.
Hope to see Sasha Banks back. Women's division could always use her.
Yeah, another one we didn't see this week. Daniel Bryan. He's not here.
What happened to DB?
So they're keeping it hush-hush. I can't go into too much details, but I'm saying it's not his head, okay? So don't worry about that.
Nope.
It ain't his head.
No, thank God.
It's not overly serious, but it's bad enough for him to take some time off, okay? Spend some time with Birdie, your daughter. She loves you, all right?
You have a daughter. You have a person named after an animal.
You know what?
I mean,
yes. All right. I got one bonus for you, all right?
AC.
We're going in the time machine.
Uh-oh.
Every once in a while, I'm going to give you some classic dirt, some knowledge for you here.
Thank you.
Macho Man Randy
at home.
Savage. Yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Great wrestler. WWF, WCW.
Wrestler.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Miss Elizabeth.
Urban legend. No, Miss Elizabeth. Stephanie McMahon. I'm going Stephanie McMahon and Macho Man. Have you ever heard this urban legend?
Never heard this legend.
It's not just legend. This is something that's been going for years and years and years. The rumor is that Macho Man slept with an underage Stephanie McMahon, and that's why, for years, Vince McMahon hated him. Every other wrestler has backstabbed him and screwed him over at some point, but he always does business. And even Uncle Davey Meltzer weighs in. He says he's heard this story from the top people within the company, and everyone believes it, but nobody really talks about it. And this rumor's never gone away. So after years and years, even Davey Meltzer believes that Macho
Uncle
Man
Dave
slept
thinks so.
with him.
AC, I mean,
Yeah.
you're the heart of the matter. What do you think? As an
Of course he did.
investigative journalist.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Come on.
Now,
But,
God, like, are we talking?
but-
How underage are we talking? Are we talking like 16 age of
15,
consent,
16,
or
yeah,
like?
yeah, but 15 or 16. I wasn't there, but either way. I'm not saying Stephanie is either. But
Well, I mean, I think if you have the opportunity to bang Macho Man Randy Savage, I think you have to, right?
Yeah, so look into that if you want to make your head spin. But I gotta spin myself, so that's all for this week.
AC Dirt, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by the studio again this week.
Yes,
we hope to see you soon.
All right.
Jesus
AC.
Christ. What a creep that guy.
Okay.
What a creep that guy is, right?
You never know. You never know what to do with that guy. All right.
never know what to do with that guy. What else do you have? What else do you have going on in the
Wrap
week?
up. Do you have a wrestler of the week?
I always have a wrestler of the week. I do want to put something over real quick.
First? Okay, I'll put something over after you.
This week I am putting over referee Tom Castor.
Oh, well, that's part of my. Like, he was my.
Was that what you were putting over?
He's my wrestler of the week.
Oh, Jesus! Okay, there we go. Anyways, we all, folks at home who didn't hear the story. NXT taping in Omaha just the other night. Tom Castor, referee, broke his fucking foot in the match.
Oh yeah, this was a brutal break. Like,
and you can see it. It's like it's one of those
it's
like
completely
his leg is
sideways.
It's not supposed to go that direction.
Yeah, like his knee.
What is? Not only did this man give his fucking life on the line, he made it to the fucking 3 count.
He rolls over and gets the 3 count. This was insane.
This was
like,
insane.
This man has, he has a job for life after this night, I think. Like,
he finished the fucking match.
And it was a gnarly leg break. Like, fucking hell.
It was one of those. Yeah, your leg's not supposed to bend that way.
Yeah. So
Tom Castor said, "Fuck you, man."
Props to him. Yeah. So you putting him over? He's my wrestler of the week, even though he's not a wrestler. I was so impressed. I had to go.
I am so impressed. I am so impressed.
Yeah. And, if anyone cares, the match going on was Velveteen Dream defeating Tyler Breeze. But there you go. Castor was the hero of the match. The crowd was even chanting like "Holy shit" after because they saw his fucking leg and it was. Ugh.
They saw him getting fucking brought out on a stretcher.
Did you ever see Psycho Sid break his leg in WCW?
No.
That was very bad. That was very bad.
Bad one?
It was worse. It was worse than this one.
How good are you with that?
Like gruesome, gory stuff?
Yeah, are you good at
I feel like I've become pretty desensitized to it. Like, I don't go out of my way looking for it, but
I didn't mean like specifically in wrestling. You know when you like it's like a gross sports play and then
yeah, no, anything. Like, I'm okay with looking at it. Like, I don't go like I'm not like
I don't
like
search for it, but if I see
some
it,
people
I'll
are like, yeah.
Some
people are like, I want to watch beheading videos and shit like that.
That's fucked that people do
yeah,
that.
I gotta want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Never.
But like if there's an injury, like a freak injury in a sport, like I want to see the replay, see what happened. See what happened to the guy.
Last NBA season, Gordon Hayward dislocated his
I remember that.
ankle
that was
or
bad.
his knee in the first 3
They were
minutes
both.
of the game.
I think it was like both. They were like fucked up. Like even people like people who weren't him were crying in the stands. They were like, "Oh my god!"
And it was the kickoff of the NBA season, right? The Cavs and the Celtics, and
that was one of the most graphic.
We're getting ready to watch it here at home, and I think like Matt's in the kitchen cooking dinner, and because the match just started, we're like, "Whatever, put it on." Yeah. And I'm sitting on the couch, and I just stood up and screamed, "His leg!"
Oh my god!
I believe my exact quote was, "His leg is on backwards." Like I was so, what the fucking fuck? His leg is on backwards. Just the way he landed, it was wild.
It was just nasty.
Between that, the Kevin Ware, the compound tibia-fibia fracture from March Madness like 5 years ago, that was a bad one because there was bone.
The worst I've ever seen is that goalie and the Buffalo Sabres guy that got his throat slashed.
Oh, didn't that happen to someone on the Canadians also?
So there's been a couple, but his was like he almost died.
It was like just fucking gushing.
There's like pool, it's scary. Ugh. But did you see Pavelski the other day got pretty fucked up?
Yeah, but
like the hit was innocent.
On
it was
a non-deserved,
just a freak landing.
They literally apologized.
The series,
for that fucking
they
call.
ruined the series. But the landing, like it looked bad. Like the way he just landed and like
torqued his body in a way that
blood
it
was pouring out of his helmet.
That was crazy.
Scary, but yeah, it was not a 5 minute.
That was crazy. I do have to say though, if I do have like a favorite one, I would say it's Anderson Silva breaking his leg. It was like just above the ankle in a UFC match. It was a clean fucking break right through. So in slow-mo, he goes for a leg kick on the other guy's shin. It breaks,
his leg,
so
back.
his foot wraps around the guy's leg entirely. And then, because his motion is still going back, he's getting ready to land on his foot. So then he lands on his floppity foot and then falls over, and it's all slow mo, and it's all it's all great. Okay, so we already got your wrestler of the week. We don't have my wrestler of the week though.
It's the wrestler of the week, of the week, wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week, the wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week. Wrestler of the week, of the week, of the week, the wrestler of the week.
The phenomenal AJ Styles. I'm so excited. I'm so fucking excited. Not only was he in, I think what was kind of like my match of the week between the two shows. We get to see an AJ Styles Seth Rollins match, which is something we have literally wanted for years. So it's going to be such a great payoff. I'm so excited for this match. AJ Styles never actually disappoints.
Yeah, Money in the Bank's looking to be a good card so far, and we still got like 3 weeks to 3 weeks to build it up. So
that's plenty.
Should be fun.
Plenty of time.
All right. I forgot my little putting it over thing. Just a funny little. Quick little image on Twitter. Vince McMahon on Twitter here. Someone showed an image side by side of him wishing happy birthday. First was to John Cena. So he wrote a nice message. He wrote, "Happy birthday to WWE's Babe Ruth, John Cena. I really can't describe in words how much John Cena means to me in the WWE universe."
That's nice.
Yeah. And then, so that was John Cena's birthday. And then for his son's birthday, Shane McMahon, he writes, "Happy birthday at Shane McMahon." And that was it. So there you go. Vince McMahon's Twitter game.
Oh my God! I mean, if you have to put a level of love on your on your children, so how much money has Shane made Vince versus how much money John Cena has made Vince?
Yeah. That's a fair point.
Oh my God! It must be, dude. It must be so hard to be a McMahon son.
Oh, I don't know if it's that hard.
Steph must be so stoked to have don't they have 3 daughters?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't have to. You
don't have to, but if you'd like to,
you don't have to be a McMahon wrestling. Just so you know, you don't have to be taking bumps at 75 or 80 or 73 or however old he is.
Yeah, 70 something.
And folks, that's it for kind of like our week. Mike, do you have anything else you wanted to say before we call it quits for this week's episode?
No, I think that's pretty much everything there. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything here. Yeah. Oh, I had one funny thing to say. On NXT this past week. The main event was Johnny Gargano and Roger Strong, which was a great match. However, right before the main event was the War Raiders beating the Street Profits. So I don't know who the fuck is who.
On the Street Profits?
But they are War Raiders on NXT right now.
Oh, they didn't call them Vikings?
They called them.
I guess there's probably tape
They
before.
called them the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe. So I don't. Tune in next week, folks, when we find out if they get another name.
Yeah, and I did see that the main event they teased a bit of tension between Cole and Strong, right? When Adam Cole accidentally hit him or something at the end there, didn't he?
Yes, there was a bit of there was a bit of shenanigans because Cole's still upset about this NXT or about him, not beating
losing
Johnny Gargano.
Yeah. Yes, they're teasing that tension there between some Undisputed Era.
We'll
members.
see. Yeah, well, I think because the Undisputed Era came out, and then What's his
Yeah,
name?
they tried to help him, but then I think he like grabbed him and he thought it was the other guy and he kicked him. And,
Yeah, Matt Riddle comes in, makes the save.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the
we
bros.
will see what happens. Maybe are they getting
Yeah.
a takeover before Money in the Bank?
I don't think so.
No?
I think
That's
we
too
know
bad.
by now. Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see when the next one is.
We'll see when the next one is. Mike, that's our show for the week. Folks, remember you can rate, review, like, and subscribe to the Shoot Brothers Podcast on all the things that you usually do.
And the ones that you don't.
And the ones that you don't. Okay, Mike, that's it for the show this week, folks. Let's get ready to shoot next week, though, because
Yeah.
it never stops.
Brother.
Okay, see ya. Bye.